Hello everyone, welcome back to Pacific Front channel. Today, we will discuss Pindat's latest work, the AM-1 Assault Rifle. This rifle is one of the topics you guys have requested the most, so let's talk about it a little bit. What do we know so far about this new AR? Also, will the Indonesian Armed Forces adopt it? Without further ado, let's jump into the video. The AM-1 was introduced in January 2023 when Indonesia's arms manufacturer Pindad held a demo in their facility for their latest weapons and optics. AM-1 is Pindad answer for a lighter rifle, one aspect that SS2 users often complain about. In an interview with CNN Indonesia, a Pindad official said that this rifle is a form of learning for Pindad engineers in designing new types of weapon models away from their FNFNC roots. If you look at the design, you must say it looks like AR-15. Well, because it is. You see, since the AR-15 patent has expired, anyone who wants to make or produce their version of AR-15 can do it without breaking any patent law. And since then, we have seen some big arms manufacturer make their version and market them as their own. The HK416 and 6516 are some of the examples. The AM-1 is no different. It's a locally produced version of the Kar 816 assault rifle made by UAE company Caracal International. The cooperation between Pindad and Caracal has been established since 2021, when Pindad and Caracal signed a cooperation agreement between both companies, including joint production of Kar 816 and SM3, also the supply of rifle barrels made by Pindad for Caracal rifles in the international market. Jump forward to January 2023, a delegation of Pindad and the Indonesian MOD carry out a pre-shipment inspection for the Kar 816 production in Abu Dhabi before being sent to Indonesia. This is a follow-up to the cooperation agreement and purchase order signed by both companies. Kar 816 has a lineage with the HK416, since the designer of the Kar 816 is the same person who designed the HK416, Robert Hurt. He then moved to Sig Sauer and helped improve the Sig 516, where he met Chrissy Royce. Sig 516 is said to be better than HK416 in all aspects. However, Sig Sauer decided to discontinue it and move forward with the Sig MCX. Then, Caracal decided they needed to produce a rifle in-house in the UAE. And the best way to do so was to recruit two of the best engineers out there, Robert Hurt and Chrissy Royce, where they designed the Kar 816, which is now the standard rifle of the UAE. If the Sig 516 is a better HK416, Kar 816 is said to be superior to Sig 516. It's based on the ergonomics of the AR-15, but uses a short-stroke gas piston operating system with 3 user-adjustable gas system, unlike the piston-operated gas impingement system in the AR-15. The Kar X16 is also specifically designed to meet the UAE desert environment, particularly how the rifle handles a lot of sand. There are several barrel lengths for the Kar X16 from 7.5 and 10.5 inches to 14.5 and 16 inches in length. The AM-1 uses a 14.5-inch barrel. Taken from the Edge Group website, the 14.5-inch variant has an effective range of 480 meters with a rate of fire of 800 rounds per minute. It has a length of 880 mm with stock extended and weighs 3.5 kg without a magazine. AM-1 uses a 5.56 by 45 mm caliber and has 3 modes of fire, safe, semi-auto, and full auto. If we compare it with the Indonesian Armed Forces standard issue rifle, it is shorter and weighs less than the SS2 V2. For the Indonesian posture, this rifle is more ergonomic. The AM-1 is undoubtedly far superior to the current assault rifle used by the armed forces. The Kar 816, which is where it is derived from, is a 21st century rifle designed with the vision of perfecting what is already perfect. Crafted with precision, impeccable functionality, and reliability across all conditions. Its adaptable rails on 4 sides make it versatile to meet every user's needs. So I have no doubt that if the armed forces use the AM-1, it will enhance their combat capability. But will they adopt it? Well, it depends on several factors. Some of them are how many AM-1 can Pindad produce every year. As of right now, Pindad can produce around 40,000 SS2 annually. It's impressive, although I think this is the higher end of their production capacity. And we have to remember that each production line shares some components with other Pindad products. This advantage of component sharing cannot be applied to the AM1. One of you also told me that as of right now, the AM1 components are still made by Caracal, Pindad, and FIB Defense. I'm not sure though how many components are made by Pindad. Still, we can see it's already a complicated process just to assemble the rifle. This process takes time and will drive the cost up. Now, if I'm a potential user and have option either to pick the AM1, HK416, or CAR 816, I'd prefer to pick the last two. At least until Pindad can produce most of the AM1 components in-house, just like they did with the SS1 and SS2. And to be fair, it's still a prototype, so it's normal to pick off-the-shelf components from a third party to see how it works. And this is also the advantage of the AR-15 style rifle. Each part is widely available depending on your needs, quality, and budget. As of right now, I still cannot see the Army, the Marines, and the Armed Forces in general equipped with Pindad AM1. The SS2, even though it has many problems, it works alright, and its population is quite big as well. So, it's not practical or economical to adopt new types of rifle. And I still find some units carrying SS1 in videos on YouTube from 2020. Maybe, if there's a strong push from the very top, the AM1 can replace SS2. But if not, maybe we will see it on Special Forces inventory at best. Before I go, a while ago, I launched a new products in my merch store. I made 3 notebooks covering some of the most iconic aircraft in existence. So, if there's something that catches your eye or you want to send a gift to your AFGeek friends, feel free to check my merch store. The link is in the video description below. And that's it for today. Pindad Next Generation Assault Rifle, the AM1. What do you think about this rifle? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching everyone. I'll see you in the next one.